Hello there, fancy meeting you here. So, you remember that Choreo mount, which is part of the Realm Reborn Collector's Edition only? Well, you're in luck if you have to play Dark Knight, which I tend to dabble in here and there. People have been on my Twitch channel, they know I basically main a Dark these days. You can get yourselves a mount for the low cost of 3 if you just play Dark. All you need to do is 200 high-level dungeons and other things as well. If I just check the achievement just to be sure once again. So you got to complete 2 high-level duties as a Dark Knight. 200. It sounds like a lot. It is. It will be obtained over time. So any high-level duties include, like, I think it's the 50, 60, 70 roulettes, the leveling ones as long as it's above level 50, trials, etc, etc, etc. What I advise is there's a lot of party finders that actually go on in the for this mount, which they're called tank mount farms. At first, I didn't realize what it was for, but then I joined it. And what they do is they go unsynced into, I think it's 03 normal, and it takes like maybe a minute a run or something, maybe less than that. And you just repeat that until you get the mount. There is also a much higher run one as well, but what I suggest doing is go through the game as normal, if you are, obviously, still going through until Endwalker. Do all your stuff, and then just on occasion, maybe try and join one of those groups if they're available. Do like however many runs you want to at the time. Just don't burn yourself out on doing them. Most people tend to stay for about 50 runs or so, which it doesn't take long once again to do. Might even be quicker than that these days, especially at 90. But I really do like this. It is pretty much a black and red version. Very, very lovely for Dark as well. Black and red version of the Choreo mount. And I think it looks delicious. It's great. The colors really match Dark as well. And the best part about this as well is it doesn't adjust size too much for certain races. So Alalifel will still be on this mount at the same size. I think it does increase in size for Rodegron. I'm not sure. I haven't seen a Rodegron on it, but maybe it does. And if it doesn't, it would be freaking adorable anyway. So, while more difficult to train than their cousins, the Choreos, Panthers bring their riders much more advantage on the battlefield due to the beast's inherent affinity to various magic. I also believe that many Dark Knight battle techniques were conceived by watching Panthers hunt. I have seen you move like a shadow, dying bird. So it's quite integral to the lore of these as well. Of Darks, apparently. Which, I mean, we've never seen any Darks actually riding them, but the fact that they're kind of like, they have the whole Void affinity, or Dark affinity with, not Void, ignore Void, Dark affinity with Darks is also great. Unfortunately, there is no actual mount combat, but, you know, if they ever did, you know that these would be amazing. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. I will see you next time for another freaking mount video. God damn these fates. Where we'll be looking at a bit more along the lines of the tank mounts which are coming up. So yeah, tune in for next time. Ta-ta for now.